Hello and welcome to episode 158 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. In the first match we'll be at home to Chelsea in the Premier League, and we'll then face Tottenham Hotspur in the UEFA Super Cup. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you the team to take on Chelsea in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then to face Chelsea. And it is Falcao in goal. Back four is Benyon, Martos, Talbot and Regis. Zerbrug at the base of midfield. Lopez and Alonso ahead of him. Lapcevic on the left. Bidner on the right. Shevchik up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to emphasise the importance of home form. I think that's entirely reasonable. So we'll point the finger and agree with him. And let's go into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. I'm hopeful of a performance. If I think we've had a good build-up. We look primed to perform. General mood amongst the squad. We've got a great bunch of players. They're confident and have great self-belief. Chosen to leave Giovanni Comey out of the starting 11. When can we expect him to get his first start? He's not very far off. So let's get into the action. As always, first 10 minutes, we'll see how it goes. And then we'll decide after that. The first highlight is with Chelsea in possession. Regnault on the right to Johnson. Plays it over the top. Regis cuts it out and then brings it out of defence, plays a diagonal ball forward, but Regnault gets it back for Chelsea and they play it back to the keeper, Jones. He goes left to Cuxart, who goes to Carvalho. Insua gives the ball straight to Alonso, but we lose it immediately. Insua, crossfield ball to Joylson, down the right for Chelsea. Crosses it in and the header hits the top of the crossbar. So we've got away with one there. I think a demand more now is probably in order. Cuxart to David for Chelsea. Cuxart takes over again. Ferreira into another man, but we turn the ball over. Regis round the outside, finds Bidner inside him. Alonso pulls it back. And it's off the post, and Shevchik's there to knock the rebound home. It is Newcastle United 1, Chelsea 0, and we've played 5 minutes. So great start. Can we keep it going? We'll get the league table up there so that we can see that. I'm encouraged with the opening 20 minutes. We've done well. We've got a free kick now. Regis with it. And it's off the crossbar from the header. And the highlight comes to an end. So definite signs of encouragement. Lopez to Zerbrug. Back to Regis. Finds Bidner. Zerbrug. Ball forward for Shevchik. He's got it. And he's looking for help. Finds Regis. Bidner to Lopez. Lopez shoots. And his effort is not far over the top of the crossbar. Highlight comes to an end. So let's encourage. We're playing well. Regis' free kick again. Header this time is over the top. And the highlight again comes to an end. Half an hour in. And we are well on top. In terms of the highlights we're seeing, at least, as it's Lapcevic, but we've lost possession. Thierry into Dumont, finds Joylson, and Joylson slides it past the keeper, and out of nothing, it is Newcastle United 1, Chelsea 1. So I'm going to be hitting them with a demand more. And we're going to be needing to look at potential changes. We've got a corner though. Lapcevic with the left-footed in-swinger, headed away. Shevchik brings it into the area, hits the shot, and it's saved by the keeper, so it will be a corner. And this time it's a right-footed in-swinger from Lopez. Headed away. Lopez should win it back. Does. But it's given away. And then there's a foul, or at least an appeal for one. Penalty awarded by the ref. Will it be upheld by VAR? Yes, it will. So we'll have a spot kick. And taking the spot kick is Lopez. And he's missed. So we may need to review our penalty takers after this match. Lapcevic with the in-swinging left-footed corner. Headed up and away. Cuxart dispossessed by Alonso. Martos takes over and the highlight comes to an end. So it looks like we're going to go in at half-time level despite massive advantage on XG. Talbot to Martos. Plays it into Lopez. Lapcevic plays it out to the left-hand side. Benyon beats his man, gets the cross in, but it's headed away. Joylson plays it forward for Dumont. He's forced to turn back. Finds Regnault to Ferreira. Insua to Joylson. Regnault back to Suleimani. Shevchik's in to win it back. Zerbrug takes over, finds Lopez. Shevchik to Lapcevic. Lapcevic into Alonso, reverses it for Shevchik, and he's in for his second goal. And it is Newcastle United 2, Chelsea 1. So it does look like we might now go in at half-time with a lead. And yes, we do. 2-1 up at half-time. Let's go in and give some words of encouragement. Going well, capable of even better. Let's have a look at whether we need to do any substitutions. Just one. Oscar Lopez beginning to tire. We've got squad depth. There's no point in risking anyone. Let's get Ryan Boyle on to replace him. Try swapping him and Alonso around. That works. And we'll start the second half. So let's encourage to fit in with what we said to the boys at half time. Boyle to Talbot. Talbot gives it back to Boyle. Alonso into Lapcevic. Back to Martos. Lapcevic out to Benyon on the left. Benyon's ball forward. Doesn't find a black and white shirt. But we win it back. Lapcevic to Zerbrug, who gives it away. Joylson for Chelsea, but he gives it away. Nobody wants to take possession of the football at the moment. Dumont, though, for Chelsea, has also given it away. Shevchik to Bidner. Down the right-hand side for Newcastle. Beats his man. And gets the cross in. The header is in from Dejan Lapcevic. And it is Newcastle United 3, Chelsea 1. We've played 1 minute of the second half. So, good start to the second period. Can we make that a great start by adding a decisive fourth goal? And in any case, we need to look after the players. So we will make 2 more subs. Alonso and Regis, I think, will be the 2 to come off once this highlight comes to an end. Martos to Talbot. Talbot plays it in to Boyle, who turns, plays it through for Shevchik, who shoots and scores. So we can make the changes now. And I think we will go with, Regis, the right back. We'll bring on... who will we bring on? I think we'll bring on Francesco. And we will bring off... who else is really beginning to struggle? Possibly... let's have a look. Mark Talbot. and bring on Satilmis, and one more. So we'll take off Lapsevich and bring on Barre on the left wing, and that'll do. I'll leave the last remaining sub unused for now. We'll use it if we need to. Into the last 20 minutes, still 4-1 up, and it's Insua into the box, but Martos heads clear. Shevchik gets it under control, finds Martos, plays it to Boyle, turns, finds Bidner, rolls it to Francesco, back to Satilmis, to Zerbrug, Bidner, into Shevchik, reverses it for Boyle. He's into the area, but can't keep his shot down. It remains 4-1. And that is looking good now. 4-1 up. And could have been more. Missed penalty from Lopez. So as I say, we do need to change our penalty taker after this match. And there's your full-time whistle. It does finish Newcastle United 4, Chelsea 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of the episode, and it's the Super Cup final against Tottenham Hotspur. And the team for this one: Falcao in goal, back four is Comey, Martos, Talbot and Regis, Zerbrug at the base of midfield, Lopez and Alonso ahead of him, Lapsevich on the left, Bidner on the right, Shevchik up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is advocating that we try and take revenge on Tottenham Hotspur. No, I'm not really going to go in for revenge. Let's pump the fists and say, I expect you to come back with the trophy. It's our first opportunity to win a trophy, so let's go and do it. When two so similar teams like this play each other, what will make the difference? Quality of execution. How's Giovanni Comey looking regards his fitness? Won't take him long to settle in. How much will you be expecting from David Martos? Looking forward to seeing what he can bring to the team. So let's get the match underway and see if we can win the trophy. And as always, we'll wait 10 minutes unless there is a good reason to change that. And we very nearly take the lead from the first highlight. Lapsevich's corner headed just over the crossbar there. And the highlight came to an end. We are now at that 10-minute mark, so we'll demand more. I want us to really try and take control of the match in the first half. But this time it is a Spurs highlight. Nkapi shoots and it's just over the top. I think the keeper had it covered, but we don't want to be testing that theory too often. Talbot for Newcastle to Comey, Zerbrug into Lopez. Alonso gives the ball away, but a loose pass and Bidner's onto it, but he shoots over the crossbar. Big opportunity for Newcastle, not taken. So I think we encourage now. We're playing well. Bonanno, Martos collects it though. Lopez, Zerbrug to Martos to Talbot. Regis plays it in to Shevchik. He turns, finds Alonso, who's one-on-one with the keeper, and Isidre Alonso gives Newcastle United the lead. It's Tottenham Hotspur 0, Newcastle United 1. And the commentator's description of a devastating counter-attack is 100% accurate. Dermastia's free kick for Spurs, and the header hits the outside of the post, so we get away with one. And Spurs are really coming back at us again very hard. Nkapi at the centre of most things they've done today. Bonanno to Rafinha. Bala. Comey wins it back. Plays it to Martos. Zerbrug to Martos. Zerbrug all the way back to Falcao, who goes long to the left-hand side. Lopez to Shevchik. Gets away from his man. Plays it to the right for Bidner, who shoots. Hits the back of the net. And it is Tottenham Hotspur 0, Newcastle United 2. So far, so good. So it looks like we're going to go in at half-time with a chunky lead. And it'll be up to us in the second half to just manage the game really well and hold on to it. Regis' ball in. The header hits the woodwork. Lapsevich. And it's played away. And the highlight comes to an end. I think Bidner is just about done. Regis with the free kick. O'Reilly with the save for Tottenham. And we'll get a corner from that. It's Lapsevich with the left-footed in-swinger to the near post, headed away. And Alonso can't direct it back to danger. That's half-time. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Newcastle United 2. So let's go in, give the lads some encouragement. So we'll outstretch the arms. We're doing well, keep going. And let's make those changes that we need to make. So we're going to do 2 changes. Bidner is definitely injured. So we'll bring on... Will we go for Wilson or the youngster Abaroa? I think we go Abaroa. And our other change is going to be Oscar Lopez. And we'll bring on... It's a toss-up between Quiroga and Boyle. I'm going to go with Quiroga. And then we'll swap those 2 around. Doesn't really make a lot of difference, but I'll do it anyway. And let's get the second half underway. We've got 3 subs left. 3 windows to use them in. So we'll take them off as and when we need to. O'Reilly plays it short to Abdullah. Rafinha back to O'Reilly, who goes the other way this time to Bala, into Nkapi, back to Bala, Nkapi to Abdullah, Rafinha to Barron, forward for Ruben, I think that was Rudin, my apologies, Barron to Rafinha, Bonanno to Fricker on the right hand side, infield to Bonanno, plays it out to the wing for Fricker. And Rafinha shoots and scores. And it is Tottenham Hotspur 1, Newcastle United 2. Demand more. And we need to look at what we need to change. And I think the answer is Regis at right back. And we'll bring on Marais. And that leaves us with 2 more changes available. Next one's going to be Lapsevich. And it will be Ben Wagstaff, I think, to come on. And then the final change is going to be Zerbrug, replaced by Ryan Boyle. As Quiroga wins the ball back, finds Zerbrug, who finds Wagstaff, plays it forward for Shevchik. He's on his own, holds it up, and Abaroa finds the back of the net. His first goal of the season, and it's his first Newcastle goal as well. And that makes it Tottenham Hotspur 1, Newcastle United 3, and surely that's job done now. As we're into the final 5 minutes, Comey with the throw-in finds Wagstaff. Crossfield ball to Marais into the area, but it's cleared. And Barron will bring it away for Spurs. Crossfield ball is intercepted by Comey, who finds Wagstaff. Infield to Alonso. Shevchik goes for a place shot into the top corner, hits the crossbar, and it's out for a goal kick. And this time it's Spurs on the attack, but Wagstaff heads clear. Bala to Rafinha though for Spurs. Barron down the left hand side, crosses it in, headed away. Stevenson on the right. The header from Bonanno finds the back of the net, and Spurs are right back in this now with only a couple of minutes to go. So we're going to go attacking, we're going to demand more, and we're going to hope that we can just hold on and secure the win. Marais has given the ball away, and that slipped through Falcao's arms, and that's a shocking piece of goalkeeping, but it looks like it's been disallowed. It remains 2-3, and that is the full-time score. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Newcastle United 3. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, well here is the league table. It does have a slightly distorted look in that several of the teams have played 2 matches, whereas we've only played 1. We are nominally in 5th place with 3 points from our opening game, of course. So let's take a look at when we're going to come back. And I think we will come back. I'll show you the Premier League games against Aston Villa at the end of September and Manchester United at the start of October. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.